Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's August gathering's chief guest enters the hall. You're requested to welcome him. In the name of Allah, who is the most gracious and merciful. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's often said that farewells are difficult, but tonight, it's not just a farewell, it's a moment of gratitude. We express our heartfelt gratitude for the joy, happiness, energy, and motivation you have brought into our lives. Thank you for the love you have shared and the memories we will cherish forever. Some people pass through our lives, leaving footprints on our hearts, and we're grateful for the impact you have had on us. I, Cadet Abdullah Omar, along with leading Cadet Muhammad Tayyab and Cadet Bilal, are honored to conduct tonight's ceremony of passing out of the class second year 2019 entry and the prize distribution. This ceremony is a tribute to those who have brought honor to themselves and our institution through their outstanding achievements and contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Commodore retired Mushtaq Ahmed, Sitara Imtiaz Military, Principal Cadet College Petaro, who has graciously spared his valuable time to grace this occasion. Sir, your presence here fills us with pride and joy. Thank you for being with us tonight. I'm delighted to host this passing out and prize distribution ceremony for the 2019 entry. To begin formally with the name of Allah Almighty, I would like to call Kid Hafiz Abdul Rahman, kid number 20123 of Ayub House, for the recitation from Holy Quran. Ladies and gentlemen, Kid Hafiz Abdul Rahman.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى وأن ليس للإنسان إلا ما سعى وأن سعيه سوف يرى ثم يجزاه الجزاء الأوفى صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to call leading cadet Ahmad Hassan Dani, kit number 20048 of class first year, who presents farewell speech to his seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, Cadet Ahmad Hassan.
Honorable Chief Guest, Commodore retired Mushtaq Ahmed Sitar Imtiaz Military, esteemed faculty members, adjutant, fellow cadets, and the most beloved people this evening, for whom we all have gathered here. our beloved Bhaijan of 19 entry. Assalamu alaikum and good evening to you all. Dear Bhaijans, for a moment I close my eyes and cherish the sweet memories back in 2020 when I had joined the college. I can clearly visualize you as our clique cadets, who were supposed to act as our elder brothers, welcoming and receiving us, caring and supervising, deleting the bad and developing the good, forbidding unacceptable manners and nurturing appreciated ones. This year, I found the same brothers as our cross belt holders, though a bit changed in physique and tone, but having the same passion of keeping their juniors on the track. Dear brothers, we always saw you as our imposed enemies. We tagged you with various odd names, complained about you often, and waited for you to go away, but have not thought to have tears in our eyes when you will be going. This feeling of enmity drastically changed into brotherhood. But alas, it is too late. Folks, this farewell does not mean to say goodbye to you forever. It is just a form of transition from one phase of life to another. I believe we cannot say you goodbye now. We all are hooked up in such an unbreakable bondage. Petarian is a clan name, a family, a tribe. When joined, can never be detached. Beloved veterans, this eve, we all are gathered here to congratulate you on your successful completion of your training for life at Petaro. It is rightly said that life is not a bed of roses, neither it is a bed of thorns. Prosperity in every field of life never comes to you on its own. Despite the hardships you have encountered here during the course of journey, ultimately you are a polished battalion now, returning with achievements, experiences, and sweet memories. Dear Doyens, you set great instances of academics, discipline, sports, education as skills, and brotherhood, and guardianship as manners, a heritage of Petaro, making it quite challenging for us to continue the legacy. No doubt we need to pull up our socks and put up to our best to put on a similar impression on our younger brothers. Beloved Bhaijans, during your stay at the college here, we shared some unforgettable moments together. Shouting in the mess by Hafiz Bhai, private haircut of Mazum Bhai, 100-meter race of Vasik Bhai, take charge of Cadet Captain Shehbaz, three-pointer of Amroz Bhai, riding of Ali Khan Bhai, acting of Halar Bhai, singing of Ibrahim Bhai, Jeeve Jeeve Pakistan, and the muscular body of Cadet Captain Ayub. Abu Bakr Bhai, by the way, your body is really inspiring. And how can we forget the gentleman cadet behavior of Iron Man of the college? Yes, I mean Abed Bhatti Bhai. And the poet of 19 entry, C.C. Shehbaz. He used to say that, अब हम खेलेंगे केस केस फाइलें खुलेंगी स्टेटमेंटें लगेंगी फाइलें बंद बंदा एसएस एंड ही आल्सो सेड दैट लोगों के डीओ में किट नंबर आते हैं मैन हैंडलिंग पे मेरा किट नंबर आएगा मैन वॉशिंग पे and we still like the running of football. Sorry, footballer, Adil Jamali Bhai. And we still get goosebumps when Shafiq Bhai said, बेटा भाग ले जितना भागना है बा खुदा तूने आना इसी हाउस में ही है and the paratroopers of Ayub House who jump without seeing any limits. Yes, I am talking about the anteroom incident. Now, I'll be announcing you the result of paratrooping competition in which none other than Cadet Sami Memon of class second year got first position Ladies and gentlemen, he did a high jump from anteroom and proved us that for, for a Petarian, sky is the only limit. And the second year class of Qasim House, who's counting stars and ends without counting. And lastly, I want to say that after seeing CC Jinnah, the John Wick of the college, I really believe in luck. And yes, we feel lucky to have such a mannered and friendly Chief Cadet Captain Mushba Bhai. We are indeed inspired by your personality, character, and communication skills. We will always remember the instructions you gave and the etiquettes you nurtured time to time. We will never forget the merciless ragging and unjustified reports in rooms and corridors. But we still love you. We respect you, follow you, and pray for you. Lastly, I use this August platform to congratulate all of you who have reserved their success and extend my best wishes for those who will be appearing in various short tests and examinations. On the behalf of my entry, I express my heartfelt felicitations to all my Bhaijans here who are selected for the Armed Forces of Pakistan and extend my best wishes for those who will be appearing in ISSB very soon. Believe in yourself, trust in Allah Almighty, and march ahead. Success will follow you. Christian D. Larson rightly says, believe in yourself and all that you are. Farewell, farewell, my friends. I am a great believer. Farewell is not forever. I say not goodbye. I do not wish to sit and cry. Farewell, farewell, my friends. What else I can say? You were not meant to stay. I will do nothing to detain you from getting on that plane. Farewell, farewell, my friends. In sunshine or in rain, one one day, I know we will see again. I know we will meet again. God bless you all. God bless Cadet College Petaro. Pakistan Zindabad. I thank you all.
Indeed, time is the most precious gift we can give, for it represents a part of our lives that can never be reclaimed. The memories we have shared together will always hold a special place in our hearts. And now, I invite our Chief Cadet Captain, Shah Mushtaba Sharik of Muhammad bin Qasim House from class 2nd year to share his memories on this momentous occasion.
Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. First of all, I will tell you all that I am not well prepared for this speech, but as Allama Iqbal says this, दिल से जो बात निकलती है असर रखती है पर ताकत परवाज मगर रखती है. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim and Assalamu alaikum to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have been given this prestigious stage to share my thoughts as we are very near to the closing of this chapter of 5 years of Cadet College Petaro. Today, standing here as a Chief Cadet Captain, it's really honor for me to give passing out remarks on behalf of whole 19 entry. The Petaro was indeed a beautiful, a beautiful and thrilling chapter of our lives. And this life taught us many good lessons as well. And what's interesting is that back then in 2019, this date, this date was the reporting day of our college. And today, we entered this college with full of emotions and goals. Yes, on 27th April 2019, we entered this college. It was the paradise for us when the parents were there with us. By the time when our parents left us, this paradise became hell for us. There was a person just like a Maut ka Farishta, which was our click cadet. He furiously came in front of us and he made us stand us all in a single falling. And at that very moment, I came to know, yes, that we aren't here in this college to just only become cadets, but we are here to become personal washermen. We were here to become the personal delivery boys of our seniors. We were here to become the personal room cleaners. We were here to become the personal buttmans of our seniors. This thing I realized on the very first day of my college. But I would say that in this college, there are not only cadets which make this college run, but there are teachers, there is our administration, which help us in our every part when we are here in Cadet College Petaro. This, in the Petaro, in 5 years, we have made many memories and we have been through many events. So standing here, I would remind my second year and my cadets and juniors as well the few events that we saw in this college. First of all, second year class, my brothers and my cadets, we all know that we are blessed with two adjutants. The one is our armed forces adjutant, and the other is our civilian adjutant, and we all know about him. I am not supposed to tell you all. Other than that, I'm very honored to announce. I'm very honored to tell you that there is very beloved teacher who is our savior in every assembly, in every fallen for us, and his beautiful five fingers we see every day in the morning. Sir Roshan Ali Mugheri Saab, we will never forget him after passing out. Furthermore, I would also like to quote our very beloved teacher, Sir Niazi Sahab, and the relation of Niazi Sahab with our beloved SLC of Iqbal House, Shafiq. Because, because whenever we are sitting in our class, he reminds us only one thing, that पढ़ लो वरना Shafiq आ जाएगा. I will not forget to mention our very close teacher who taught us many things, Sir Basit Sahab, and our cadets of second year will also not forget his lectures because it was containing two things: how and why. Furthermore, I will also never forget, and I'm sure that we will never forget the best teacher. I think so for myself, Sir, very beloved teacher. He is the author of 4 books, from आइए जिंदगी बदल लीजिए तो क्या हम मुसलमान हैं. Sir Rao Sahab, sir, thank you very much. Thank you very much for teaching us such a great life lessons and teaching us how to change the modern era. Furthermore, I will also introduce you the relations of very few teachers with very few classes sections of second year. First of all, the memories and the relation of second year A with our beloved teacher, Ma'am Sumera. We will never forget that. After that, the relation and the memories of second year B with Sir Tariq Javed Saab, it will be remembered by second year as well as Sir Tariq Javed Saab as well after getting passing out. I will further mention second year C's relation and memories with Sir Sarfaraz Khoso Sahab, and second year D's relation with Sir Umair and Sir Zubair Chandio Sahab as well. I'm mentioning this because these are the memories and these are the events which will be never forgotten by us, because we enjoy a lot with these teachers and they are very friendly and very, very much good teachers, and they are always there to help us. And And instead, and I'm not, just to not, I'm not quoting the teachers. It's not like that. Our every teacher is very supportive, and they're always there for us in every moment to help us. Furthermore, I will not forget to mention the two famous dialogues of our college, and I'm really sure that it will be remembered by us. First of all, the quote that is listened by us every day, and especially with second year, it is that have courage, have guts, and be a man. Come in front. And I will also remind you the second dialogue that we always listen, and it is very near to our art. And I'm gonna remind secondary class that secondary class, if you do it, you will have it. Other than that, few memories with Sir Aslam Saab, the love and the care of Sir Aslam Saab with our cadets, we will never forget that. We will always remember that love and care uh, of our Master Chief Petty Officer. Furthermore, in my opinion, I think so that 1-9 entry is a very lucky entry. And now I am going to elaborate you that how we are lucky. First of all, 1-9 entry is that entry which is living the routine of 1980s in 2020s. So we are lucky. I think so. Furthermore, furthermore, we are also very lucky because our very beloved SLCs of our college this year, they were blessed with very good chappies and badges. So I think so that we are very lucky entry, and we are very lucky in the history of Cadet College Petaro. Now, aside from the jokes and sarcasm, I would, on a serious note, today we are sitting here, and second year class is having farewell. So we will never forget our every teacher, because from when we came in 8th class till second year, these teachers were there always for us. They were just like our parents. They were every time there for us to help us in every field, whether it's regard to our studies, whether it's regard to our life or any other life lessons. Our teachers were always there for us. So we will always regard our teachers, and we will never forget our teachers our lifetime. Furthermore, our military staff was always there for us to teach us how to live our life. Our military staff and our sir adjutant was always there to teach us that how to live our life out of our comfort zones. So we learned a lot from them as well. And at last but not the least, I will give a great thanks to the chachas and the workers who were always there for us in our houses, in our mess, to serve us when there was need for them. Furthermore, before ending my speech, as a chief cadet captain, I have some of the advices to my juniors, bhaijans, to my junior bhais. The first thing I will tell you is that while here in this college, when you remain in this college, first of all, you should do fun, you should do enjoyment, but other than that, you should follow the routine appropriately and follow the routine with time. Other than that, when we came into secondary class, we realized that studies is the most important part of our life. When we went for our entry test, when we went for outside the college to participate, then we realized that yes, the outside world is very much difficult and very competitive for us. So we have to study hard, we have to strive for big goals. This is my advice to my juniors, to always strive for big goals so that you will achieve that goals. And at last, there is a very small advice that my father always gives me. That advice is that it is a quote. He always says me that Bane Ahle Kamal. This quote means that whatever you do, you should do with perfection. He always gives me a small example of a cobbler. He always says me that even if you are a cobbler, it is a very small example. Even if you are a cobbler, you should be a perfect cobbler in your town. That whenever anyone wants a cobbler, everyone says that yes, this is the best cobbler of the town, you should go there, go to that cobbler. This is a very small example, I'm talking about on a big, broader perspective. Whenever you are doing anything in your life, please do it with perfection. Thank you very much. Cadet College Petaro Zindabad, Pakistan Paindabad.
Thank you, Chief Cadet Captain Shah Mushtaba Sharik. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to acknowledge and reward the efforts and contributions of our senior Bhaijans in various fields. I now invite our esteemed chief guest, Commodore retired Mushtaq Ahmed, Sitara Imtiaz Military, Principal Cadet College Petaro, to join us on the stage for the presentation of merit certificates to the deserving cadets for the exceptional performance throughout the academic session 2023 to 24. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome the chief guest on the stage. Thank you very much, sir. First of all, prizes for sports. First, I would like to call Cadet Samiullah, kit number 19008 of Sachal House. He is to receive his certificate for being the best athlete. Cadet Sarosh, kit number 19055 of Shabazz House for being the best basketball player. Cadet Ali Mustafa, kit number 19061 of Iqbal House for being the best player of cricket. Here comes Chief Cadet Captain Shah Mushtaba Sharik, kit number 19038 of Muhammad bin Qasim House for being the best hockey player. Cadet Najaf Hussain, kit number 19176 of Jinnah House is to receive the merit certificate of being the best rider. Cadet Mustafa Khan, kit number 19037 of Iqbal House for being the best swimmer. Cadet Huzaifa Abbasi, kit number C19208 of Ayub House for being the best player of volleyball. Next comes Cadet Anwar, kit number 19081 of Jinnah House for being the best player indoor shooting. College Cadet Captain Abdul Hafiz Aziz, Kit number 19221 of Latif House for being the best in outdoor shooting. Prizes for co-curricular activities. First to come is Cadet Captain Mir Zafar, kit number 19016 of Sachal House. He is to receive his merit certificate for being the best English debater. Cadet Malar, kit number 19005 of Iqbal House, is to receive merit certificate for being the best Sindhi debater. Next is Senior Leading Cadet Sarosh, kit number 19055 of Shabazz House for being the best Urdu debater. Last in this category is Cadet Ali Mustafa, kit number 19061 of Iqbal House for being the best Nath Khan.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's the turn of prizes for academics. Class 7th Annual Examination 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, may I call Cadet Imtiaz Ahmed, kit number 23055 of Liaquat House, to receive merit certificate for securing first position. Next is Cadet Abid Ibrahim, kit number 231063 of Liaquat House. He stood second. Cadet Faisal Anwar, kit number 231073 of Liaquat House. He stood third. Now, Class 8 Annual Examination. Cadet Shahid Hussain, kit number 23005 of Iqbal House. He stood second. Class 9 Pre-Board Examination. Cadet Muhammad Ahmad, kit number 22036 of Latif House. He stood first in pre-board examination. Cadet Ghulam Mehdi, kit number 22104 of Sachal House, secured second position. Now comes Cadet Hamza Iftikhar, kid number 22040 of Sachal House. He stood third. Class metric pre-board examination. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite Kid Abdul Wase, kid number 21051 of Ayub House. He secured position. Kid Ahmed, kid number 21085 of Iqbal House. He stood second. Kid Mohibullah, kid number 21045 of Iqbal House. Secured third position. Class first year. Annual examination result of 2023. Kid Hanan, kid number 20023 of Shabazz House, is to receive his merit certificate for securing first position in college in annual examination of class metric 2023. Kid Muhammad Ahmad Raza, kid number 20028 of Latif House, he stood second. Kid Muhammad Zaid, kid number 20059 of Ayub House, he stood third. Class second year, annual examination result of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Kid Captain Mozam Ali, kid number 19015 of Shabazz House. He secured first position in college in class first year annual examination. Kid Muhammad Hasnain, kid number 19110 of Sachal House. He is to receive his merit certificate for securing second position. Kid Usaid Ahmed, kid number 22198 of Iqbal House. He secured third position. Now, prizes for the Cambridge system. Pre-O level annual examination. I call Kid Raza Abbas, kid number 231094 of Jinnah House, who secured first position. Next is Kid Muhammad, kid number 231108 of Sachal House. He stood second. Cadet Shah Ali Asgar, kid number 231106 of Jinnah House. He secured third. Class O1 annual examination. Cadet Muhammad Siddiq, kid number 23161 of Liaquat House, secured first position. Cadet Rayyan Kamar, kid number 23162 of Sachal House, he stood second. Cadet Muhammad Ayan, kid number 23223 of Latif House, he stood third. Now, Class O2 mock examination. Cadet Zegam Abbas, kid number 22216 of Sachal House, he obtained first position. Cadet Muhammad Hasib Khan, kid number 22215 of Iqbal House, who stood second. Cadet Hasanuddin Qureshi, kid number 22218 of Iqbal House, he secured third position. Class O3 mock examination. Cadet Faisal Quddus, kid number 21153 of Jinnah House, he is to receive his merit certificate for securing first position. Cadet Rana Muhammad Amir, kid number 21146 of Liaquat House, he stood second. Now, Cadet Muhammad Tasin Rafiq, kid number 21144 of Sachal House, he secured third position. Class AS mock examination. May I invite Cadet Adnan, kid number 23208 of Jinnah House, who secured first position. Cadet Bakir Haider, kid number 23212 of Jinnah House, he stood second. Class A2 mock examination. Ladies and gentlemen, for this comes Muhammad Rahim Khan, kid number 19266 of Sachal House. He stood first in the college.
With this, the prize distribution ceremony comes to an end. Now, I would like to request worthy principal, Cadet College Petaro, Commodore retired Mushtaq Ahmed, Sitare Imtiaz Military, to address the gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, worthy principal.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before I start, let me clarify a few things. First, to Ahmad Hassan, the paratroopers are humans. They jumped from the wrong side. In fact, that night when adjutant reported me they jumped from there and there, I said, no, they jumped from this side. He said, no. I said, yes, they jumped from right side. He came up again, then he asked me, sir, somebody has reported you before. I said, no, just go and check. He came back again after 10 minutes. He said, you're right. He said, how do you know? I said, I've been jumping. So, Eubians, my only reservation was they were dumb because they jumped the wrong way. There is a plank in between. First you jump there, then there is another one. And then from that, it is about 7 feet. It is easy. That was the reason one who was injured, he was an idiot. Another thing, the great singer Ibrahim, whether if you call it, he was a singer and he was actually singing, he did not sing Jeeve Jeeve Pakistan. He sang Hai Jazba Junood Himmat Nahar. And he will never also forget what I listened. Lastly, whosoever came here, everybody was sweating like hell. I don't know what exactly happened, but well done. To start with, gentlemen, do you have the controller? Next. That's what exactly your relation was with me last 4 years. If somebody does not angry, let's be frank, this was like this. And it will always be like this for any class who is here, the principal, anyone who is here. I had to work long hours. I had to walk, go through starting Fajr till late night. This was what exactly relation. And actually this happened. In fact, this team, they won that game that day, basketball match. They won that game. Still, I made them like this because I was so angry. I tell you would have performed much better had you played with your full potential. It is not winning or losing. It is how you play the game. And that's why I was so angry. The Shafiq Saab, you can see, he was not very much happy. Sir, jeete to hain. Still, I was not happy. So this is what exactly happens. Gentlemen, before I start you and give you some advices, that's my life. That's why the principals are here. This talk is specifically about me and you, especially the 12th class. I was here just, or I am, just to share my life with you. Whatever I have seen, whatever I have experienced, good, bad, or ugly, I wanted to share it with you. This is what Petaro does. The left side of the slide when I was in Petaro. You can see me there, class 8. The picture with all this garland is my farewell class behind Ayub House ante room. I was sitting here. Nobody knew what we become in next 30, 40 years. In this shot, you can see 5 cadets. One, me, the dumbest of all. The mid one is an agriculture engineer. The third one is a big shot in America, in the IBA, is a software big shot. The one on the right, Zaad Akil, is a big surgeon in North America in cancer research program. And the one on the left is a grade 22 officer. Anyone who took this picture at that time, if he would have told us, you would become this, we ourselves would have laughed. So it's a long story. You struggle. You have to struggle. It's not that easy. The picture you have seen, the grassy field, we were there. The 10th class, I was a palm holder. Just seen the 2 class, I was a crook. Then on the right side, my next life, when I joined Navy, I was commanding officer, commanding fleet, commanding ships, ruling sea, my staff, uh, then on, leading the national parade at Qaid Hall, whatever it is. This is first roughly 22 years, 21, 22 years. Next. Then on the left side, it was another phase. As in one, I would say, a diplomat, defense attaché. I looked after complete Nordic region, Finland, Norway, Sweden, Netherlands, UK, Ireland, Denmark. All these things I had, you can see from these pictures, my circle. I lived that life. I've seen all. I've lived in pure sound, pure music. I've seen it all. So all these things, my colleagues, but at the same time, you see on the left corner, I was in one of the school, primary school, they invited me to talk to them. Somehow they got impressed. They said, please come to us, talk to our British students and tell them who are and what is life all about. I had to do that also. And on the right corner, I was in Oxford teaching young kids how to whistle. That's also important. Ladies may not like it, but that's part of life. You must learn it. Then the last phase, I ended up in Petaro. All my colleagues, my relatives, even my wife said, you are going back to Petaro because you were not trained and grown properly. So they are calling you back to train you again, go to the faculty and teach you lot many things. And really, I learned lot many things. Last 3 years, I've seen new things also. Roping, things and everything. Next. And this next 20 years. In between all these 40 years, this is miscellaneous. I had been picnicking, attaches, diplomat functions with the family, swinging around with my kids, got married, falling around all these things, having cup of tea across the road, GT road, things, and a lot many things. And at the end, Alhamdulillah, I became a grandfather also. So I'm a grandfather also. This is all in between. These 3 slides sums up about my professional life for over 40 years. I'll tell you why it is important. You can see the changes. You can see my faces. Imagine how I looked like in class 8 and now I look like 9. I have been roughed out. I've seen that life. Next. Now see, I can't see all your class, but I just picked a few, the 11, chosen one, and their faces. See, all these things, your chief cadet, college cadet captain, band commander, all these things, their faces change. Next. How cute they were and what they have become after 5 years. My sympathies to all of you. So 11th class and down, you can see or imagine the rest of your 12th class, how they were like this. And now they are all crooks. See the changes? And especially Mir Zafar. Nobody could have imagined in class 8 he was like this, and now he was something different. Next. What you did, all of you, especially the 12th class, look at these slides, about 17 I picked up. I missed out lot many things, you know, all those things. If you have a glance of all these activities, this is in addition to your classes, in our studies. So Petaro is a tough scene. Petaro is not that easy. Petaro is a rough life. Not everyone endure all these things. We make your life miserable, we make your life comfortable, we give you everything, and credit goes to all this faculty who is sitting there. They give you their life. Their faces also change. But if you see all these activities, all parents say, COVID, all know it was extraordinary. Then we public speaking, mass manners, dress etiquette, mass night, movies, musical, you name anything. The question comes why? All diversified activities, like I've been telling you throughout for so many years, you've been listening to me, we don't know where you will end up. Somebody businessman, somebody doctor, engineer, armed forces, pilot, you name anything. So what is our objective? Next. This was or this remains our intended objective. Make a man out of you with a logical and flexible mind, capable of solving problems and adjusting to any challenging environment. Wherever you end up, we expect you to settle well. We don't know where you will end up. We don't know. But you should be brilliant enough, you should be man enough to stand at your own. I know in our family there were 8 cousins. They ended up in Turkey university to study there. Only one of them was Petarian. Just one of them completed his graduation, just all 7 came back. The one who completed was a Petarian. Because we don't know. That's how. So you have to make best of it. At times, lot many activities you don't know how you will end up. Next, now few advices. There's a long list of advices. I don't know. I can talk telling you all these things. Your teachers also in lot many things they have been doing it. But I thought these are important. There can be more also. But going to the first one, taking risk. Start taking risks. Trust me, after over 40 years of my professional life, the only thing I regret in certain situations, I did not take risk. I backed off and I regret now. Why not? So you have to do it. Start taking risk. Don't be worried. Don't get bothered what happens next. Like when we say that at times you have to take a leap of faith, the trust part comes later. Remember, embracing change. Change is always good. You end up good. I've seen in life every 2 years, 3 years, they were changing, transferred something, missile board, combat officer, operations officer, director naval operations, commanding officer, DN, oh, you name anything appointment, mass secretaries, all these in charges. Change is good. Learn it. You don't know. So whenever some change is there, don't get bad. You will learn. Next, letting go of the past. Like the Spanish say, "Quel sera," which loosely translate, that will be, will be. So don't worry. When everything has passed, just forget it. Let it go. Don't worry. Whatever happened, like I said, whatever I showed you about my life, I was, not I am. The only thing important in what I'm today. If I'm useful to the society, to everyone, good. If at the back I'd say, मैं ये था, okay, good, well done, sure, we'll clap. But whatever has gone, good, bad, or whatever, just move on. Accepting yourself. Another thing, like I said, once we were talking about studies and exam, not everyone is A star, not everyone is A grade, not everyone is BC or whatever it is. We are duffers like me also. Accept it. What is the problem? There's nothing problem, no problem in it. Accept yourself. Whosoever you are, only then you grow in your life. Recognizing your worth. But at the same time, do not underestimate. When I say don't overestimate, at the same time, don't underestimate. Recognize your worth. Whatever you are good. Especially for you people, those sitting in this crowd, all on this hall, all Petarians, You're different because you are handpicked. You are here through some filtered system. You have been groomed to a certain level. Recognize your worth. Don't say, okay, मैं कुछ नहीं. Yes, you are something. Putting your happiness first. Be happy. It is very difficult to be happy. If you are not happy, you can't make anyone happy. You have seen among yourself also those who are sad, they are always sad. They make people sad. Don't be like this. Be a happy life. Next. To make out of life of tomorrow's difficulties, stop making excuses today. In military term, we say the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. So don't make excuses. सर ये हो गया था सर वो हो गया था सर सूरज निकल आया था सर सूरज डूब गया था सर ये हो गया था मैंने then accept. If you're making excuse, then don't cry then. You have to work hard. There is no shortcut to success. No shortcut. You have to work hard. Nothing happens without hard work. Nothing. Even cooking food, going to movies, even enjoyment doesn't come with way. Next. Somebody asked someone what is important, the journey or the destination? And the classical reply, I always liked it, the company. Your company is important. Your journey, you are passing through this Petaro, even after this life, you have a lot many things. Always remember your company, your colleagues, your friends, they're very important to you. They're very important to you. Take care of them. Next, lastly, never lose a kid inside you. Like Aristotle said, we all have a kid inside us. Me also. My kids, they say, Abbu shaitaniyan kam kya kare? Why? Because I do that. I like this. And never ever. It has nothing to do with your position. It has nothing to do with this. Keep that child happy. Why I'm saying? Because I want you to grow gracefully. I want you to grow gracefully. Once you grow old, people should love you. You should have a good sense of humor. You should have a taste. You have a personality, irrespective what is your profession. If you don't, you will be isolated. Next. These two things, motivation, discipline, both are important. But like I showed you this clip, remember, discipline is more important. That is the reason we go after you for the discipline, irrespective of the occasion. If you give us a damn for the discipline, we are not bothered. Do whatever you feel like. Even you look, if you feel it bad, it's your problem, not us. That is the reason discipline is important. Motivation, yes, initially you would be hyper, you do whatever, but you will fade out. But if you're disciplined, every day you are doing something, it will make you through to the white line. And that so discipline is important. Like I've been telling you about myself, I can challenge you all sitting here who have seen me for last over 3 years. Have you ever seen me late anywhere? Have you ever seen me shabbish? Have you ever seen me do this action? No. And in this campus, arguably, there is no one who can check me. No one checks me. But then that's something important, the discipline. If you're not disciplined, you don't have any personality. You can't go anywhere. Next. Just recall those 3 slides which I showed you and link it with this clip. Prioritize your life. If you put your important things first, then priority two, then priority three things will be all right. But if you see the last priority first things, you will not be able to complete life. Prioritize your life. Do things like you say, first thing first. Do it. You'll be a successful person. You will be able to manage everything. If you don't, you will have problems. Finally, this is more or less I've been telling you repeatedly. Rather fail with honor than succeed with fraud. Be first a humble and good human being in your pursuit to be a successful person. Never forget that you are first a human being. I've been telling you this, we don't know like what happens next. But my advice is whatever happens next, first be a good human being. If you're not a good human being, you will be a great devil. And I've seen those devils, genius, outstanding in academics, outstanding in the professional skill, but they were not humans. So they were punishment for us. So be a first human being. You may not be A or A star, even with B grade, but if you're a good human being, you will be beneficial to others. That is more important. That is more. And that the first line, don't be a fraud. Honor is something, preserve it. Lastly, my heartiest facilitation to all the prize winners. For others also, I hope they will take inspiration from them. Work hard. This is not end of life. You have to go further outside this college. Once you succeed, that will be something which make us proud. Make us proud and things like that. Before I leave, let's give a big hand to class 12th 2019 entry, though they still have few weeks with us, but let's give them a big hand and thank them for being with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the first session. We shall meet again, inshallah, after Isha prayer at Cadet Mess at 9:20. I thank you all.